A lot of you guys have been requesting me to do a video showing you how I style my hair and also sharing what kind of cut and color I ask for when I go to the hairdresser. So that's what today's video is all about. I use a very small selection of tools and products, and I use a curling wand which is around 1.5 inch, and I love this one because it gives a more loose and natural look. What I'm trying to illustrate to you right here is that I want my ends to go inward, so I want them as much as possible to kind of frame my face. So that's probably one of my biggest tips when you want to style a lob, whether you wear it straight or wavy like me. Bend in the tips so they don't move away from your face but towards your face, because it frames your face in such a nice way. The way I like to curl my hair is to leave a little bit of the tip straight, and then I both curl it away from my face and towards my face. I also vary the size of the strands I choose to wave because it all adds up to a very natural look. You probably also notice that I don't part my hair because I don't curl all of it, both to save time, but also again I think it gives a much more natural look. So I mainly focus on the top layers, and then I just make sure the bottom parts are pointing inwards, if that makes any sense at all. By the way, I always wash my hair at night, and I try to only wash it every other or even third day. So if I've been exercising, for example, I just quickly wash some water through it. It's not only better for your hair, but it also makes it easier to style, that there's some kind of grit left in it. When it comes to the parts along my face, I like to always curl these away from my face. And then I'm just checking to see if I feel like there are some strands left that are too straight, and then I'm going back in with the curling wand and then continuing on the other side. When it comes to the back, I kind of do the exact same thing, and I'm going to check with a smaller mirror to see if there are any more strands that need to be curled. So again, I don't curl my entire hair. Once I'm satisfied, it takes around 10 minutes to curl it. I loosen up the curls with my hands, and then I add the tiniest amount of styling wax. And I'm just gonna focus it on the bottom parts of my hair and just loosen up the curls a bit. After that, I apply some volume powder, and I mainly focus on the lower parts of my hair again, because that's where I want the most volume. I don't like using hairspray, and I think using too many products will have the opposite effect and weigh your hair down instead of keeping it in place. So I like to keep it all simple and minimal, and it seriously always lasts all day. I actually don't have a specific hairdresser that I prefer, although I would really like to try one soon that focus on sustainability and brands themselves as an organic hairdresser. What I do is I always have a picture with me, and the cut I always ask for is what you would call a long bob. That is only just touching your shoulders in the back, and then it's cut into an A-line cut. So that means that it's a tiny bit shorter in the back, and then the strands along your jawline and your face is a little bit longer. I find a lot of inspiration on Pinterest, and then I follow this really cool LA-based hairdresser on Instagram called Anko Tran. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. But he's just a real master in this very natural lift-in hair, both when it comes to cut and all sorts of colors. So I always carry some pictures with me. When it comes to color, I only colored maybe about once or twice a year, and I usually just get some highlights in my hair, focusing most of it towards the tips so that it's creating kind of an ombre look. I've also tried the technique called Balayage with great results. It looks very natural, especially when you don't want to dye your hair too often, because it kind of looks better the more it grows out. I get my hair cut every 3 to 5 months, and I just love this hairstyle. So that's it. I hope it was helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys!